Hi guys, welcome back to HumanitZ. So, after surviving that huge horde last time, we've got to start thinking about improvements, not just to the base, but to the character himself. Now, I was lucky during that attack because we happened to have enough ammunition for that one gun, which kept us safe. And, you know, we managed to defeat the entirety of them with the help of that other survivor. But the problem is, if anything else attacks now, I've got nothing left, nothing to attack them with, because the rifle we were using, I think I've put it away now, but we used every single bit of ammo we had left in that. And now I've got the 1911, and I've got 25 shots externally, and I'm not sure how many I've got actually in the gun. We can have a look, can't we? Yeah, so I've got 8 in the chamber, or 8 in the mag rather, and that's not going to do us very well. So what we really need to do is we really need to be getting this horse. Oh, look at the snow. Doesn't the snow look good? Right, so what did we have fuel wise left in the van? We got a fair bit. So what we really need is sewing kits. I have to find sewing kits somewhere, and I don't know where to find them. Don't know where to find them. No doubt my old mate Mufu has got loads of them, but I haven't got any, and I don't think we can make them anywhere. I think we looked at this last time. Let's see what we can make on there. Salt, gunpowder, painkillers, infection inhibitor. That'd be a good one to make. Magnesium. What's that? Infection treatment, yeah. An inhibitor. That'd be quite, yeah, that would be quite a good one. I think I've actually got enough stuff to make one of those, but I won't worry about it at the moment because I'm doing quite well. But what I will do, I've just noticed I've got 2 of those lighters on me, and I don't want to end up losing one of them, so we'll have to put one into stock. So I've got 3 lighters. That was 50%, that was 56%, and that was 34%. So I'm going to put the 2 good ones in there. See, look, there's the things I need. I've got multivits, I've got painkillers, I've got cough medicine in the fridge, and I can't remember what the other one was. Got salt there, so we can do some salting on the meat when we eventually do a bit more hunting. How are we off for food? Not bad in there. I know we had some meat somewhere, didn't we? I just got to try and remember where that is. You see, there's our rifle that we used all the ammunition for. 5.56. So we need to get fuel as well. But yeah, a horse is my main thing. Need a horse, because that horde, I could have gone on a bit of a runner and drawn that horde away from where from my base. But unfortunately, I had to fight them there because there was runners. As soon as you get runners, you can't get away from them. You need to fight them. Right, so what did I do with the rest of that food that I had? Definitely not in there. Definitely not in there. We have picked up some pretty good loot. I'm quite impressed with what we got. Right, so right now I'm not going to... what was it I was about to say? I distracted myself and I forgot what I was going to say. What ammunition have we got? 9 mils, 7.6, 12 gauge, 22s. So we've only got 4 shotgun shells, so it's no point taking the shotty out. How's our nailed bat doing? It's at 49%. Should I do a bit of a repair on it? Because I don't want to lose that. It's quite a good weapon. So now it should be 74. That's not too bad. We can live with that. The bow's down to 49. I don't know if we can repair that. So we can repair it. Even better. Right, so that's still showing 74%. Fine. We'll leave it as it is. That's down at 46. I do have weapon repair kits. So I'm thinking we should repair this, because it's my only weapon left at the moment. I don't want anything to happen to that. So let's see how good we can get it. 71. Okay. And the Shimeti is 9%. Right, so we need to change the Shimeti for something a bit better. I've got no manual weapons in there. No manuals in there. By manuals, I mean melee. You know what I mean. What's that? A hunting knife? Yeah, I think I'll swap that. I'll swap that for the Shimeti for the time being, till I can find another Shimeti at some point. Right, so that meat, where did I put... Oh, I know where I put it. I put it in here. There it is. Right, so if we need to go out again, we're going to have to take some gear with us. Right, so our quest is we need to find... It's getting a bit cold out here. Before we do that, let me just go and look at our clothing a minute, see if I can find anything warmer than what he's wearing. Could do with a winter jacket, really. Right, I know I've got the warmest hat that you can get. That's high insulation. Gloves for keeping warm. Tim's boots. So I think the gear that he's got on is sort of the warmest that I can do at the moment. Because that's high insulation. Yeah, I think that's the best I can do, so I'm going to have to live with that, I think. Right, so... I think what we're going to do is we're going to drive down this road and have a little look at this area. I know we've been through it before, but we're going to go again. Now, what did I mark that up for? Can't remember. And that is the horse there. Right. Be a bit careful on these roads. So we're just going to go straight round this way. Oh, I think we did loot this area, didn't we? So I think we'll go down and have a look at this area down here. There's quite a lot here. Padlock, don't know if that's going to be any use. 55 on the tyre. Not much to loot on them, but let's hope there's something in the house. Looks like a hammer in there. I definitely want a hammer. Right. Perfect. Spoiled crackers. Love the hammer. Let's see what the condition of the hammer was. 63, that ain't bad. Skinny black pants. Bottle of painkillers. Handy. Nothing in there. What was that down there? Is that cough medicine? Was. Getting quite a bit of that. That's useful stuff. Definitely have a pair of lockpicks. Right, nothing up that way, so I think we're going to have to go down to this town bit down here. Yeah, this is a new area for me. Right, let's see if I can have a look and see how many. I want to try and get his. There we go. This just draws them out so we can see how many we've actually got. There's a runner. There's a lot of them. Right, I think what we're going to do, we're going to have to head over this way. Must be really cold around here. Looks like that only attracted a couple. Shit, run. I got a little bit of a slap there. Let's just get away from that explosion. How much is left in that? Not a lot now. Right. I think this place is going to be a little bit difficult to loot, as you can see. Try and get the ones with the tanks. No, I think that was the only ones. Only two with the tanks, unfortunately. Tell you medium. Always pick out the crowbars. Very handy. Especially when you come across things like storage containers. %, no 46%, a little bit better. Looting so far in this town's not been that good. There's a trader over there. I can't see the petrol station now. There it is. I should hopefully be able to get the truck through that gap. With any luck. Oh dear. Now I know that's done a bit of damage to my vehicle, but I can't really speak to that dude when he's under siege. You fucker, I came over to help you. Piece of shit. Right. Gonna have to sort myself out now. Oh, I'm gonna eat all that. did do a bit of damage to it. Hitting all those zombies. And he fucking attacked me after it, a bastard. Ah, there's a little bit of fuel in that one. None in that one. Quite a bit in that one. Quite a bit in that one. Right. Okay. So we need that. We need that. I don't know how many I'll be able to fill. %, in that one. Right, that's good. We got a bit of fuel now. I think I got that just in time. But unfortunately we have damaged this vehicle trying to help people out. Right. So I'm going to head back to base. Drop some of this stuff off. First of all, I want to have a look in the back of those, see what's in them. Trying to see what this stuff is that I've actually got here. So what I definitely need is a gun with a silencer. That would come in real handy. Sorry, dude. Didn't really want to hit you there. A little bit of fun, though. Just a little bit. So Mufu, you found my base. What are you planning to do at this place? Are you going to set something up here? Let's go in and get a bit of sleep. It's not a bad place for a little base, but it's a little bit sort of far away from other places, if you know what I mean. Right, let's have a little bit of sleep. Sort myself out a little bit. So yeah, Mufa, are you going to make this like an outpost to your other base, or are you going to actually make it as your main base? Be interested to hear what your plans are there, bud. So I might be able to nick a few ideas off you, seeing as you're quite considerably further into the game than I am. Especially considering you've got that amount of vehicles. Right, let's get that one. And let's fuel her up. How are we looking? We're a bit better now. Now we can go back in. Fuel her up with that one. That's a nice amount. We're getting colder as well, right? Let's get some of this stuff out of the truck. Right, that's going to stay in there. I think I'll do a repair on it actually. We'll keep an axe in there as well. And we better keep the sledgehammer and the mask. I think the rest of it I don't really need in there. We will put a crowbar in there so that I don't have to carry it around. We're going to have to make more arrows as well. Let's have some water. Right, we haven't really got much room left in there. Cough medicine can go in there. The dog food can go in there. And the clothing. Let's get that away now before we do anything else. Picking up a lot of clothing, but I don't have enough actual wardrobe space for a lot of it. I really do need a winter coat. Not going to carry the crowbar. It's a shame they don't stack. Right, so we're going to have to make more arrows before we go out anywhere. And I think we'll top up some water as well. Excellent. Right, so I'm going to need wood. Let's go chop us some trees down. Right. Let's see how many that was. That's 11. Right. Arrows, arrows, arrows. $67 arrows, that's good. I'm happy with that. That's one thing I do like about HumanitZ. When you make things like arrows, you don't like take a whole log in there and get like 2 arrows. You can actually make a decent amount of arrows fairly quickly. Right, next let's go and repair the truck. That's better. That makes up for what we did. I don't need both those axes. But that is a good quality axe. So I'm going to put one of these axes into storage. We'll put that one, we'll keep the big one. Let's assign it there. Right. And now we got the fuel to go further afield. Let's have a look at the map. So we've We have sort of uncovered quite a little area. So how do we remove markers? Ah, there we go. I don't want it to look like I've died 450 times, which, okay, I have, but doesn't need to look like that. Let's go into the side where it's warm. We might have to actually go and do a little bit of hunting, get a bit of food on the go. I know we saw a deer on the way back up here, which I could have run over really, but couldn't really risk it. So I really want to get the meat and do some salting as well. Where's my food? 56%. How's this all looking? Let's eat that one. Put me up to 83, I'm happy with that. Right, so hunting time. We're going to head out first on foot. I don't want to go out that way because I know that's where those wolves are. Fuck it. Come here. Do your fucking Bambi shit all the way over there. Get your ass back here. I'm too hungry to be doing this. I think he's slowed down a bit again. How many arrows do I need to put in that fucker to bring it down? That's why I'd really like a silenced hunting rifle. Is it down? No, it's not. Shit, now, how many hours is this fucker gonna take? Where the fuck is it going now? You know, I literally just drove down here. Where are you? You fucking kidding me? Finally. Now look how far I actually went from my base. I really need to put a base sign on there, don't I? Let's do it in green. Home. Base, there we go. So I want to get aim, I want to salt some of that meat and cook whatever's left. $12.53. Heading directly north, which is good. We can get back on the road. Snowing again. How many arrows did I lose trying to take on that bloody thing? Shitloads. I might have just been out of range of them, to be honest, because I was trying to take those shots at quite a distance back. Now I've got a cold. Excellent. Marvellous. What more could I possibly want, eh? Well, to be honest, a fucking sewing kit would be nice. Right, I should be able to warm up and take the cough medicine. Hopefully that will help with this cold. Is that a bear? Shit, I can't be messing with a bear. Yeah, I definitely got a cold. Right, home sweet home. Let's warm up. I'm going to switch this on. Warm things up. And let's treat our cold. I don't know how long that takes to have an effect. Right, I need to find my salt. There's the salt. So I don't know how much that actually does, to be honest. We'll put the fat in there with that. Put the fat with that. Right. So I managed to do one. I don't know how many that's going to actually do, but let's cook the rest. I've got 2 in there, so let's I'm going to consume one of them. And let's cook those 3 up. Let's get that one going again. There we go, so they're done. And we got 9 minutes on that. Right, 3 good bits and 1 which is stale. Don't know why I had the hunting rifle on me actually, because I've got no ammo on me for it. Or is that the one? I think that's the one I picked up, wasn't it? I don't think I've got any room left in there. Oh yes, I have by the looks of it. So what can that go on? .308, and I've got 1.308 ammunition. Stats. I've got a cold. My infection build-up's quite low. I've got 2 skill points. Remove tiredness by sleeping. Catch a fish. Right. Deadeye. Reduce weapon sway of all bow weapons. Reduce chance of improvised arrows from breaking. Wouldn't mind that one. 10% less stamina using a bow. Crossbow. Crossbow. True draw. Reduces reticle bloom when moving with a bow. Reduce stamina usage for all bow weapons by 50%. Using a bow or crossbow consumes 0 stamina. I think I might use... Have I already got that? I think I've already got it. No, I don't think I have I? Required level 1, skill points 2. Let's have a look. Core temperature increased during winter. Fishing catch increased by 10%. Just wondering whether I should save up for that one. Yeah, I think I might have to save up for that one. So why is my cold not going? I've taken the medicine for it. Do I need antibiotics? Can't remember where I put them now. Were they in here? Right, let's treat that. Right, well, we're trying antibiotics and cough medicine. So I've stopped coughing anyway. Still got to find that cement yet as well, haven't we? Need to get into a building site for that. How's that doing there up high? So let's consume all of that. Right, the cold's gone. So let's get in here, in the warm, and we can think about what we want to do next. Oh, I know what we want to do. We want to get a bloody 4 minutes on that. We want to get a sewing kit. In fact, I think we need 2, don't we? Let me just remind us. Yeah, I need 2 sewing kits. I got everything except those bloody sewing kits. Right, okay, so we need to plan our next move. I need weaponry as well. Not weaponry, I need ammunition. And in order to get things like ammunition, I'm going to have to go to more dangerous places. So I'm wondering about whether to go here and do a little bit more searching around this area, see if I can get a sewing kit. That's up near the Caesar's camp. Let's head up there anyway. Right, let's work out our route, turn right. I'm glad I got a decent amount of fuel for 5 minutes. Because this is only temporary at the moment until I can get the horse. I know there won't be as much storage on a horse, but it is what it is, isn't it? Don't know if that was bandits or a trader. Difficult to say, really. Which way did I go? I'm going the wrong way, but let's have a look up here. I think he might be a trader. Coming behind you, mate. Right, this looks interesting. Ah, hang on. I know what this is. This is a bandit base. Yeah, I'm very ill-equipped to take this lot out. I know it's a bandit camp because I've seen it on somebody else's playthrough. There's a lot of shit going on in there. But again, I think that might be a bandit. So ideally, I could wait for the bandit to either take them all out or get taken out himself. Shit, more fucking bandits. There's a lot of bandits around this area. Let's vacate. Where's that trader? So we got a bit more coming up on the map there. Let's have a look at this area. Seeing as I'm already out and here. Fuck's sake. Right, hopefully that hasn't attracted too many. It's attracted quite a few. Brilliant. I really need to investigate that area though. No, that's too many. Far too many. Look at them, they're just pouring in. If I had a decent weapon, then I would go in there and try and sort that out, but I'm going back the wrong way again. Right, so let's go back down through the town. That is loads of them there now. Well, frustrating. Right, so I think... Was it up this way to get to? Yeah. Just got to find the turn off there. That might be it there. Fucking more bastard fucking bandits. Right, I think I've had a look in this town area before. Yeah, fuck you, bandits. Right, let's go up to the camp. Was the camp not up here? Am I in the wrong bit? Oh, it's the opposite. It's the road opposite. Right, okay. So is it down this one then? Yeah, it must be. So we have to go through the town to get to it. Stop shooting at my fucking van. I think this is it, up this way. There it is. Right, I think that was Caesar, wasn't it? Oh no, that's Mara. Did you find the items? Still looking. I can't remember what we were getting from Mara. Quests. Collect ammo for Raken. He wants 20 shotgun shells. That one's going to be quite difficult. I need some decent weaponry for that. Give Alex 8 standard shotgun shells. Not going to happen at the moment. Mara wants the coffee bag and 2 energy drinks. Probably can do that one at some point, but not right at this moment. So I want to find somewhere I can actually sleep around here. Might be able to sleep there, I suppose. I need to try and find a place to mine some salt as well, so I can salt meat rather than just cooking it all the time. Right, morning's here. That's Caesar there, yeah. Right, so the problem is there's no actual trader there. About half down on our fuel now. Right. Okay, so this place is a bit of a pain because there could probably be some good stuff here, but these bandits around this area are a right pain in the arse. So I think that's a fuel station there, isn't it? So I think what we'll do, we're going to mark that one up there as fuel. So yeah, there's a lot of bandits around this area. I think I might have to head back up this way and start looking around this area. That's the trader again. Once again, I'm going the wrong direction. Till I get used to the map, that is, I'll keep going the wrong way. But I'm still trying to open the map up at the moment, which is what makes it difficult. Right, so we'll go down here and we'll turn left on the main road. Shit. Didn't even notice them, couldn't see them. Too dark. Hopefully that's not done too much damage to the vehicle. Purification tablets. Let's go and kick his head off. Right, I want to have a look around these areas here. Nothing in there worthwhile. Two sewing kits, that's all I need. A pair of binoculars in there, but I don't really need them. Not really doing too well on our looting at the moment, to be fair. Ah, box of nails, that's good. Well, hopefully there's quite a few nails in there. Screwdriver and a spanner. Ah, tape, nice. Let's do a quick repair on that. Nice. High insulation. That's at 57%. That's at 41. So let's swap that one. Alarm clock, handy distraction. Right, nothing over that side. We have to work our way slowly down here, I think. That's a runner there. Seems clear enough at the moment. What's under there? Oh, a baseball bat. Never say no to a baseball bat. I've got some more 45s. Hazy drip beer. Another funnel. Some orange juice. Yeah, a couple of good bits in here. Electronics and a metal pipe. Stamina's gone down. Is that because I'm a bit encumbered? Right, where's the van? There he is up there. See, I thought we were going to have a moment that we were talking about the other day, Mufu. Losing track of where you've put the van. But luckily I remembered. $73 nails, nice. Right. So we are sort of starting to lose a bit of space here. Whoops. I jumped out for some reason then. Right, I think... Did I check this? Don't think I checked the van, did I? Just a kitchen knife. Not a lot of good, but we'll take it anyway. Power lead. That might come in handy at some point. My health's down a bit. I better be doing something about that, I think. Did I do that house there? I don't think I did. Check, I don't think there's anything to loot in this vehicle. No. Thought that was an arrow down by my foot, but it's not. I'm not really sure what these charms do, to be honest, but that's fine. We'll just attach the keep the bullet one attached rather than swapping it out. Right, I need some more rags. There we go. Looks like a church there. Just wondering how the fucking hell I missed from that distance. Right, let's have a little look in this church, see if there's anything of interest in here. It's a bit annoying where it replaces things in my inventory. Okay, that's nice. Nice little collection from there. Right, we're a bit cold out here, so let's see if we can get into the church. Might be a bit warmer in there. When there's no more room in hell, the dead will walk the earth. Damn, these survivors. I've got to make sure they're definitely dead, I think. Oh, where are we? There we go, we're at the junction. Right, I'm wondering whether to check these shops out. But the problem is, I don't have a lot of inventory space left. And I don't think I've got anything left in the van. Yeah, no space left in the van at all. Flamethrower magazine. Now, I have heard there's a flamethrower in this. The DIY guide to improvised flamethrowers unlocks at the crafting bench. Okay, right, I've read that. That wasn't a bad little takeout there, was it? Right. Need a crowbar. Why is the crowbar not working? Okay, I don't know why that's not working. I thought that's what it's supposed to do. But not to worry, I'm not going to lose no sleep over that. Nutty buddy. Yeah, it's not bad. A couple of tins of soup. Now, what I could do with an empty bottle is, let's just split those up a minute. So I can make an improvised silencer for one of those, but I think I need to do that on the workbench, so this isn't the best place to be doing that. Food's a bit low. Let's have a bag of crisps. Sporting shop. Interesting. Sleeping bag. Flare gun. Don't mind. Compass. Rope. Drop them, I don't really need to be carrying them. More rope. Rope's always handy. Another sledgy. Right. I think we've pretty much done all we can do here at the moment because we're totally encumbered. Forgot I moved the van around the side here. Right, time to head home. And we still don't have a sewing kit. I'm going to see if I can build some more storage back at the base, because now I've got a nice little supply of nails. Yeah, 2 of them, just to take the piss. I think that was a zombie dog. Where have I gone now? I've overshot my base. I don't know if that guy is a trader or somebody who might attack me like that last one did. I gotta watch for heading the wrong way because it's a waste of fuel. Right, that should be done now. It only gives me one piece, so that's a bit annoying, but at least that will last a little while. Right, let's get rid of some of this stuff. 2 dog foods now. 2 tomato soups. Peanut butter. Let's open those purifiers. We don't need those in a... Yeah, let's put that one in there. Right. I need more food to go in there. No, I think we're all right, but we will need some water. There's a zombie on my patch. Right, rope can go in there. I'll put the starter in there. And the tarp. Those. I need to find a pitchfork at some point to feed the horse when I eventually get the horse, that is. I might be able to put a couple of bits into this bag, to be honest. Into that one. Let's just put some stuff in there for the time being. That can go, that can go, that can go. That. I think I'll have to put some clothing in there because I think I've pretty much run out of room for that. So where was my pills? There we go. So 21 in there. I might see if I can make some health kits in the morning. So let's get a bit of sleep. We can do some more in the morning when there's a bit of light. Excellent. This game is so addictive. I only feel like I've been playing it for about half an hour, but the timer has just gone over 2 hours. Right, let's have some food. going to consume all of that one. I want to pick up that one. Salted meats should last forever. So yeah, we definitely need to find a point of salt so we can start mining enough salt that we can keep our keep the meat nice and preserved. Marvelioso. Right. Let's sort some of this. Actually, before we do this, let's build another storage container. The next storage container will have to go in here. Hopefully I can build one next to that. Let's go and grab a hammer, shall we? I thought I had one in the back of the van. Okay. I keep putting things down now and not remembering where the hell I've put them. That's why I need a little bit more organisation. Got a sledgehammer. It's kind of hammer, I suppose. Got a pickaxe in there. I really need that in the van. I'm going to pick that up. Because if I come across a salt node, I need to be able to mine it. I'm hugely confused. Where did I put that? I didn't put them in the tents, did I? No, but those are in there, so that's handy. I need to take something out of there. Let's take let's take that hunting rifle out and put that ammo in there. I'm gonna put that hunting rifle in there. Right, now I just got to remember where the hell I put all my hammers. There's the little babies. That doesn't need to be in there. That can go in there. Right, so what I need to do is build a couple of storage containers. Where are they? Cupboard storage. I reckon there. We'll have one there. And one there. So we're not going to be able to do them all at once, but that's just where I want to put them as I get them. So we need wood, scrap metal, nails, and sheet metal. So I think the first thing we need to do is go and chop down a tree. Or 5. Right, there's an axe. I think we can do it with this axe, can't we? Is that axe no good for it then? We just have to use that one for a weapon, won't we? Let's just chuck it in there for the time being. And get our trusty axe out of there. Why is that not chopping it properly? Go and do another tree. Oh, come on. Chop the tree down. Stop arsing about. What are you doing? Oh, for God's sake. This axe is taking a bit of a hammering. Let's see if I can repair it. Oh, I didn't grab the sharpening stone for that. I got about 2 or 3 of them, so that shouldn't be a problem. Right, so I need 2 scrap metal and 2 sheet metal. So that's easily done. If not a little bit encumbering. Let's go into the right room, shall we? Don't know why I went that way. That's another one done. We just need wood on that one. And wood on that one. So it's just wood now. And then they are ready. That's used a lot of resources though. That's 60 nails out of out of the 70 that I got. So it leaves me with 17 nails. Right, let's have a look. That can go back, that can go back. I'll put that wire in there as well, I think. We're having to go even further afield now to chop these nails down. Damn it, I should have got the sharpening stone. And sort this axe out. Well, for a big tree, that wasn't a lot of wood, was it? Just keeping an eye on the condition of that axe. I mean, where's that log? So make sure there wasn't any wolves coming down after me. That could have seriously ruined my day. How do I put that log down then? Like that. Right. No sharpening stone in there. I'm gonna put that fuel in the vehicle. It's cool, only a little bit in there, but still not too bad. Right, sharpening stones. I need to find that first. They're not in that one. Is that one complete? And that one complete. Right, so we've got a lot more storage now. There we go. Split one of those. See, don't repair it that much, but it'll do, won't it? But anyway, we're done on these. So I think what I want to do is I want to put all my weapons into one of those rather than just laying around in a tent. So let's grab weaponry out of here. I want to keep that in there. That needs to go in there. It's not a great weapon, but we'll put it in there anyway. I think we'll have this one as our weapons storage. Right, that's better. Right, let's go and grab the last of what was in the tent, which was just those 3 bits. $50 cal, there we go. Now I know we've got some weapons out here as well. Yeah, I think that's all we need to take out of there. Did we put any weaponry in there? The cricket bats, but I'm not going to worry too much about them. All this time and I still haven't got any sewing kits. Right. Nearly filled that up already. So I could sell a lot of these if I can find a trader. But a trader who's got good, decent stuff, that's the thing. So now we got that free. Oh, we got more salt in there. Didn't realise that. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll take that down. We can put that in there. Then we know we've got it handy. Right, so let's go and empty out what we don't need in the back of the van now. That lot's wanted. Crowbar in there and the pickaxe in there. Got 4 bottles of water. One of them's a little bit funky, so we'll replace that with that one. Right, I've got no more room for clothing in any of these, have I really? I can go in there. And then I think this one was full. Put the hat in there. So this one can also be used for things like clothing. No more room in there for food items. Now I know that orange juice is actually used for a quest, and I know it's quite difficult to get hold of as well, but I don't want to. Thing is, by the time I get that quest, that's going to have gone off anyway. Do you know what I do want to do is make the med kits though, don't I? So what is it I needed? Just rags and painkillers. Got plenty of rags. I can make more rags as well. So we've got 16 painkillers. Let's take another 10. I'll take all the rags out, and we'll see how many of them we can actually make. So we made 3. I'm happy with that. So we can put those in the back of the van. Always carry those. Right, let's get rid of some of this other stuff. How many arrows have we got left? 17, so we're going to have to make a load more again. I don't mind the way it's done in this, where you get through arrows really quickly. That's a weapon. Let's get that out of there. Got an impro pickaxe there. Just trying to think what we can put in there. The clock can go in there. Can't remember where I was putting the screwdrivers. Got 2 electric parts in there now. We'll put the matches in there. We'll put those in there. I think these can be used in making vehicle repair kits, if I remember rightly. That could go in. Flare gun needs to go in with the weaponry. So yeah, we will at some point, as soon as we find a trader, decent trader, we will be taking some of this stuff down to him. Because I know there's one who had the katana, and I want the katana. That's a really good weapon apparently. Right, so what else have we got? Odd bits and pieces. Let's get rid of the pack of cards. I got another pack of cards somewhere. There's a few bits of food. Those bits there. The rest of the painkillers can go in there with those ones. Keep all the tablets together. I think at some point I do need to go through all this lot and start sorting this stuff out into the proper areas, but I'll probably do that offline. I don't think it needs to be done while I'm online. Right. So I think we have emptied this out just right now. I'll take a repair kit out. Let's take one of those out. Take two of those out of there. Those two out. Right, I think that's good. That is such a good weapon. I think I might need to repair it a little bit though. I think I've got a weapon repair kit in here. Weaponry. There we go. So I'm going to take that. Oh, it doesn't change the name on the outside, only when you actually... Hey? Why did it not change it then? Weaponry. Oh, I see. You've got to set it. That's good. Right. And this one here, I think we'll put that stuff. Right, so let's go out to the vehicle. I was only going to do 2 hours on this tonight. It's 2.5 hours already. It's a dangerous thing about this game, is you lose so much time in it in a very short amount of time. Right, let's repair that. So that's taking it up a little bit. That's where 43%. I'm happy with that. It's probably about that when I actually got it originally, wasn't it? Right, we'll leave Nax in there. So that is... Us takes up a lot of space in there, but it's all stuff that I think will be needed at some point or other. Water. I need a place to store water. So I think we'll store water in there as well. We can store cloth in there. This one we can sort of use as a necessary, as stuff necessary for when we go out hunting and shit like that. Right, I think that's good. I just need to get rid of these sticks and the log. In fact, what I need to do is get out and start chopping trees down again so I can get some arrows. I was just thinking, actually, if I go and get those waters that aren't in very good condition, I can just replace those while I've got water coming in. So like that one, and that one are not very fresh. So we'll empty those out and redo them. So you can get 4 bottles out of one rain collector. That's pretty good. There we go, that's good. Right, get rid of those sticks. Running out of room in there. I've got gun parts somewhere else now, so just take those out of there. Gonna have to do some scrapping soon. Shit. Fuck's sake. You fuckers. Fuck's sake, come on. fuck's sake. This is getting very difficult. This is very difficult. Oh, you shit. Come on, we do it this time. This time we're doing it. Oh, fuck off. Right, there's one more left. Come on, move. Come on. We ain't got time for this. Right. am I doing? I'm picking up stuff that I can't do anything with at the moment. Can't see my backpack anywhere. I cannot see my backpack anywhere. I see the dead bodies, but I cannot see the backpack anywhere at all. Can't even find them on there because they're too close together. There it is. Well, they certainly put a damper on your day, don't they? Great, now I've got a fucking cold. Right, let's get inside in the warm. It's my gun. Right, first thing I need to do is take some antibiotics. And we need to warm up. That was intense. That was mega intense. I don't know what was worse, that or the horde in the last episode. No, it was that. That was definitely worse. But at least I got a couple of good things from it. I think what we will do is get rid of some of these. So it doesn't look as though I died 400 times there. Right, now he's got a cold. I'm gonna get through this stuff quite quickly, ain't I? I think he'd better have some sleep. That was really mega intense. The only thing you can do is just keep running around and just trying to chip away a little bit from them at a time. Right, I somehow managed to lose my boots in amongst all of that lot. Right, I don't have any 5.56 again, so... warming up slowly. Oh, I've got some 5.56. Okay. So I'm going to keep that on me for the time being. So I'll keep the good one. The other one can go into storage. I'm not sure where I was putting the gun parts. Gun parts were going in there. They're in there as well. Right, the magazines need to go in one of these bags. This one here. They've caused me so much problem in this one. Right, where were those playing cards? So I've got some 5.56 and some 45. So 45 is for that. 5.56 is for that. Oh, that was crazy. Absolutely crazy. Let's get rid of those. That's looking good. That's looking okay. That's looking good. And that's looking good. Still showing that I'm very cold. Right, the one big problem I've got now is I've lost my boots. Ah, there we go. High insulation, but it's at 40%. 36%, 62. So let's swap those over. Hopefully we can warm right up now. So the illness is gone. Let's have something to eat. I'm a little bit confused. Why did I die there? I have no idea why I died there. I thought we were doing alright. I thought I was warming up. Right. That has left me very confused. Right, so I must be a little bit confused about the about that little blue cold circle, because I thought that if the blue started going down, you were warming up again, and I thought I would have been warming up anyway because I was stood in front of the fire. So I'm a little bit confused over that. A little bit mega confused over that. But not to worry. We don't mind. It is what it is. Right, let's see. So we've got 556 there. 556. So let's grab all of that out of there. So we've got 29 shots in that rifle. And that. And we got 41 shots in the handgun. I'm happy. Ish. That's everything I want to take with me anyway. So I don't need all that. Don't need all that cloth. We'll just have that amount. 2 bottles of water, yeah. So, right, well, we're not going to do it today, but in the next one, we need to go out and make more arrows. And I gotta say, that's been a really enjoyable episode, this one. Even though I died 453,000 times. I didn't die any times. What are you talking about? Otherwise there'd be a marker on there, wouldn't there? Anyway. Those skinny jeans look a little bit wrong. Do you know what I mean? So there we go. So we'll end it at that point on a good note, on an interesting note, on an exciting note, because that was some good combat. I enjoyed it, even though I got my ass kicked. So on the next one, again, we still need to be looking for those sewing kits, or I might go and have a look around some other farmyards and that and see if I can find a saddle. I also want to find a pitchfork so I can feed the horse as well, rather than just trying to find berries and stuff like that for him. So yeah, I think that's the plan again on the next one. So if you want to join me for that, remember to like and subscribe to the channel and all that jazz. And don't forget to smash the like button if you enjoyed the episode. And I will see you on the flip side. I'll catch you all later.